In this video, I will show you the exact skills you need to have a successful agency. And I won't just give you the names, but I will also show you and walk you through how you can acquire these skills. But first, you need to understand what is acquisition and what is acquiring clients even mean. So, acquisition means convincing people to invest their time and money into your business to work with you. It's basically getting more clients. The main thing with acquiring clients in the beginning stage is between 0 to 10K mark, in which I'm guessing most of you are. You are the salesperson, manager, appointment setter, media buyer, owner, and employee, and the employee of your agency. The beginning is probably the hardest part of running an agency because you need to have every single skill under the sun. You can hire a salesperson because you don't even know how to sell yourself properly and you don't even know what a good salesperson looks like. You can hire a manager because you can't even manage yourself, and how are you expecting someone else manage your business for you? The same goes for appointment setter and the media buyer. In this video, I will give you every single skill you need to run a successful agency. So the goal of this video is for you to have a clear path in front of you when running this agency. So let's begin. Let me just walk you through. These skills are all in order, so you can chill and just watch me. So the first one is picking a name. This is like, I wouldn't call this a skill, but more of a task. You need to pick a name, and if you somehow fail to do so, use Namelix. And the second one would be picking a niche. So, unlike picking a name, this one is like a little harder because, in my opinion, you have two criterias. The first one is the niche should be high ticket. So, you wouldn't want to work with anyone who can barely pay its own rent. Think it like this: when you get your client, one client, you want your entire marketing fee to be paid by that one client you got for your client. Does that make sense? One client for your client should be enough to pay for your entire marketing service because getting one client for a gym owner is actually as hard as getting one client for a realtor, and one is worth like 25 bucks and the other one is 10K. Once you have a niche, the third skill you need is lead sourcing. I don't know why, but many people are having a problem with this. So I will just show you how we are sourcing leads for our own real estate agency from Google Maps. So after you have the list of people who you can reach to, the next step would be eliciting attention. So eliciting attention basically means making your prospect, your potential client, give attention to you. And you do it by making a cold call, sending that DM or sending that cold email. The next one would be offer creation, and this one might be the hardest one of the ones I've shown you, because when creating an offer, you need to have a deep understanding of your niche, and you need to know what they're after and what they perceive likely of. Because if you were to go to a realtor to offer him 10 deals every 30 days, he just wouldn't take you seriously, would he? Because not even Hormozy can bring that many results to a realtor. So when creating an offer, you need to have a clear understanding of your niche. You need to know what they want. You need to understand what their desires are. And then you can create a sales argument that is compelling enough to make them take an action. So next step after the offer would be appointment booking. Appointment booking doesn't mean putting your prospects information into Calendly. It isn't appointment booking. So by appointment booking, I mean when you pitch your offer, when you say I'm gonna get you 3 leads every single month, Mr. Realtor, they're gonna say, "Oh, how are you doing that?" So they will be interested. They will have curiosity, and you want to leverage that curiosity into an appointment. And this is a hard skill because you need to be able to think on your feet. You need to aikido that objection into a meeting. But after that, we have the show. This one actually is a simple one, but this is the one that I had the biggest problem with. The show rate was the biggest problem for me for like many months, but I solved it with the system that I created. You can just go ahead and watch this after this video. After you made them show, you made them show by like following on LinkedIn, following on Facebook, sending them some emails, and just you want to remind yourself to them. And the next skill would be sales. So sales isn't one skill on its own. So there are three main things under sales. The first one is questioning. In the first part of sales, you want to ask questions to your prospect. You want to get to know them. So The goal of this questioning is for you to understand where they're at by asking them how much money you're making right now, how many deals are you signing, how much is a deal worth for you at the minute, and you want to understand where they want to be. What is your goal in 12 months? Where do you want to be? How would the business look like? So once you have a clear understanding of their current position and where they want to be, then you want to pitch your offer. But before you do it, you want to say, so let's say they told you where they were and where they want to be. You want to say, okay, so Mr. Realtor, this is what I'm hearing. You used to rely on cold calls and referrals to grow your business, and inconsistency and lack of qualified leads was the main problem you're dealing with. And you're currently at 5K a month and you want to go to 15K a month. Does that sound about right? And when they say yes to this, right now they're open for attack. When they say yes, you want to say, okay, sounds good. Uh, I can say this with a lot of confidence that what we have could actually work for you. Would you like to hear what we're doing at our company, at our agency? And if they say yes, you want to go with your pitch. And by pitch, you can just walk them through what you're doing from a, like, you can use a pitch deck or you can just tell them. So we get you leads, we qualify them, we book them as an appointment. And once you close them, you pay us a percentage, blah, blah, blah. And the final skill you need would be objection handling. And this is the hardest part of this entire client acquisition thing, because objection handling, you don't have a script here. So far you had a script, you had a outreach script, you had a sales script, but in objection handling you need to think on your feet. So when you pitch your services, when you say this is what we do, blah blah blah, and they ask you how much is it and you say the price, then they will give you an objection on why they shouldn't work with you. So they will say this is too expensive, or I don't know if this is right for me, I don't trust you. You need to handle that objection correctly and make that no into a yes. This is the hardest thing because you need to have skills under the sub skill of sales. You need to think on your feet. You need to keep your positive frame. You need to be convincing. You need to be persuasive. So again, this objection handling, you need practice. It isn't going to happen in one day. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. And the final skill you need to have a successful agency is sticking to the plan. Uh, this is the part where almost all of you fuck up, because all of you have shiny object syndrome and can't focus on a plan more than like three weeks, 3 days. So maybe some of you know this. There's a chart of Alex Hormozy which goes, the first stage of a business is uninformed optimism. So you're happy, you're excited on what will come next, you're just happy. But over time, your happiness will go down and you will have informed pessimism. Now you're sad because you know the obstacles in this business, in running this business. So you're not happy and you have informed pessimism. And after that informed pessimism, there's informed optimism once you find a solution for these problems you're encountering with. And what most of you do when you encounter that second stage of informed pessimism, you switch. You don't stick with the plan. You switch your niche, you switch your business model, you go to dropshipping, you go to Amazon FBA, you don't stick with the plan. And again, the cycle continues itself. You're now optimism, you don't know what will come next, you're excited. And once you encounter problems, now you're pessimism. And if you just kept going, there will be optimism, but your business doesn't live long enough to see that optimism. And that's why almost all of you are fucking up. That was that for this video. I hope this was valuable. I hope you got something from it. These are the skills you need to run a successful agency: picking a name, niche, lead sourcing, attention, offer, booking appointment, show, sales, and sticking to the plan. You need to stick with the plan because right now all of you are switching constantly. And if you don't stick with the plan, after years you will look back and you will be in the same position but in a worse situation, because now you won't have the years in front of you as you do right now. So pick something, stick with something, and make that work. Everything works, every niche works, every offer can work, but you need to stick long enough to see that optimism, and that's how you run a business that you actually love running, by solving problems and by understanding your business fully. I hope this was valuable. I hope this was beneficial for you. There's a link to our Discord server in the description. I personally help anyone who joins there. So if you're looking for more support on a personalized level, that is the place for you. The link is there, but whether you join is or not is up to you. You can be an action taker or watch others win. Thanks so much for watching till the end. Have a blessed day. Cheers.